Okay, here's a daily routine to find out which muscles are firing and which ones aren't without judgment. So we know about just do it, right? Well, this is not that. This is just listen to it. This is just move through the body, use some poses and some muscle pulses to listen, to read. Which muscles are firing, which ones aren't, not judging them, not wishing they were different, not fixing them, just transferring the information from the muscles up into the brain. Then for the rest of the day, we know the brain understands exactly what's happening. And then we trust that the brain is going to organize things in a little bit of a better way because it has better information, because we took the time to just listen to it. So start with breathing exercise. Stand up, toes and heels touching each other. Bring your hands under your chin, knuckles touching your chin. Breathe in by your nose as you bring your elbows up. Get to where you feel it in your ribs and wherever you can in your arms. Don't get tired with any of these. We're not trying to burn calories. We're trying to read little places in the body. Now, without moving, just squeeze your left leg, then your right leg, then both legs. Now, forget the legs and squeeze the abdominals. Upwards, backwards. Release them in between. Pull the abdominals up, but now hold the abdominals in. Don't get tired. If you need to lower your arms so you don't get tired. Make a huge inhale breath. And then flex. Left bicep, right bicep. Both. Now head up, elbows forward and touch. I'm going to turn to the side. Push your knuckles into your chin. Until you feel it stretching your throat, point your elbows forward until you feel it stretching your upper back. Lean back into your heels and work your right leg, left leg, both legs. Abdominals with pelvic floor. Backwards to spine, upwards to heart, backwards to spine. Now, take a second here. Take a little breath, because we're not holding the breath. We're not trying to perform. We're staying calm and reading things. Pull your stomach in, make a huge inhale. Make sure your elbows are forward enough so you feel a little bit of tension in your upper back, and then right bicep. Left. Don't get tired. Both. Arms go on the side. We're not using energy for this. Now feet together, arms over your head. Reach up, come down to your right, and try to feel your left rib cage. Now important, don't lean and fight gravity and start to get tired because you're holding your breath and fighting gravity. Just come back up as much as you need to stay comfortable in terms of gravity, but angle your ribs enough to where you feel it opening a little bit of the muscles. Now left leg squeeze, right leg squeeze, both legs. Take a breath, stay calm. Abdominals up, abdominals back, abdominals up. Hold them in this time, big inhale. Left bicep, right bicep. Just feeling the little feelings, both biceps. Come back up, down to your left. Push your hips to the right. Don't go so far that you get tired by fighting gravity. Stand as tall as you need to be able to hold this for a little bit without getting tired. Right thigh, left thigh. Maybe they don't respond yet. Don't worry. Both thighs. Just send the signal from the brain. Now forget the thighs. Take a little breath. Stay calm. Abdominals with pelvic floor. Backwards. What's it feel like? Upwards. What's it feel like? Backwards. Hold the abdominals in this time. Big inhale. From your chest up to your fingers and everything in between. Left arm. Right arm. Both. Come back up. Stop in the middle. Now look up. Reach back. Push your hips forward. What do the glutes do when you lean into your heels? Work the right glute. And then release left. And release both. Release. Take a breath. Stay calm. Abdominals. Down the spine. Let go. Up to heart. Let go. Down the spine. Little breath. Stay calm. Huge inhale here. And then left bicep. Right, just gathering feelings from these muscles. Squeeze both arms. Come back up, pull your stomach in, reach forward, and on your way down, take a little measurement of what the forward reach looks like. Not trying to get any particular distance, just reading. Now with your stomach in, bend your right knee forward and your left hip backward. Can you find a little stretch in your left hamstring, belt line, kidney area? Now switch. With your stomach in, bend your left knee forward, right knee backward. And just let some of those feelings in the brain that we know the brain doesn't normally allow about little tightnesses. Bend your right knee again, so you're bending both your knees, and grab your legs or something behind you. And with your stomach pulled in, pull and stretch your head down. Try to find some feelings in your shoulders, in your low back, and in your hamstrings. And then play with them. Squeeze your right leg, left leg, both legs. Just gathering feelings. Stomach upwards, forwards, upwards. Stomach in, make a huge inhale. And then, right arm, left arm. Just making sure you get a little feeling every time, both arms. Stomach in as you come back up. However little the feeling, it's good information. So maybe you want to stop here for the day and do this for a few days and just build up a little bit of rapport between the brain and these muscles. If you're ready to add, then make a 6-inch step between your feet parallel and then turn inside. Grab your thighs, bend your knees enough to where you feel the thighs muscles contract because of the position that you're making. Stretch your hips back. Can you feel a little stretch in your hips? And then squeeze your right thigh, left thigh, both abdominals. Upwards, backwards, upwards. Take a little breath. Stay calm. And we're not sitting so low that we're fighting gravity here, right? We're just bending the knees enough to make the thighs contract. Reach your arms forward and squeeze your left arm, right arm, both arms, and chains. Stand back up and then stand on your toes maximum. Sit down on the tops of your toes. We don't care what this looks like, we care what it feels like. Grab your thighs, stretch your hips back, take a breath, just stay calm, don't fight gravity, don't get tired, squeeze your right thigh, left thigh. Both. In other words, make these poses easier before you start to fight gravity. Pull your stomach up, pull it back. Pull it up, take a little breath, stay calm, reach your arms forward. Can you get to the spot between your shoulders that's tight? Squeeze your left arm, right arm, both arms. Come back up, drop your hands. Now come up a little bit on your toes. Bring your knees close to each other, maybe even touching. Sit down a bit, grab your thighs, feel your thighs contract, stretch your hips back until you feel where the muscles tight. Don't get tired, take a breath, stay calm, and pump the right leg, then the left, then both. Abdominals up, abdominals back. Take a little breath, stay calm, abdominals up, now hold them in. Reach your arms forward. With your stomach pulled in, what does a big inhale feel like? Left chest to fingers, right chest to fingers, and then both sides. And come back up. And take a breath to stay calm. Now, maybe a few days into it, this is your stopping point. Maybe. But when you're ready, then add this one. Feet together. Bend your knees a little bit and bring your right leg up and over just to where you feel. Maybe you need to stretch your hips back to feel. Don't care what it looks like, you care what it feels like. So get to where you feel stretches without fighting gravity and getting tired. Take a breath to stay calm and then squeeze your left thigh and then your right thigh. And then both, and just feel the little differences. Abdominals back, abdominals up, abdominals back. Bring right elbow under the left. Can you pull your arms in and down until you feel pressure across your upper back? Take a little breath here to stay calm. Don't go so low that you're fighting gravity. Just enough to where you feel like you can hold this for a while. Make a huge inhale. And then pump your right arm, left, both. What's it feel like? Come back up. Now bend your knees a little. Left leg up and over. Stretch your hips back till you feel just something that the brain wouldn't normally feel. Pump your right thigh, pump your left, and then both. Take a breath, stay calm. Abdominals back, up, and back. Another breath, stay calm. Don't sit too low. If you find yourself getting tired, stand taller. Bring your left arm under your right arm. Pull your elbows in and down. Can you get to the spot of tension between your shoulders? Stomach in, big inhale. And then left arm pump, right arm pump. What's it feel like? Both arms. And then come back up. Feet together. Now let's measure. Remember the forward reach. Pull your stomach in. Reach forward. And what do the muscles in the back of your body think is a good idea now compared to what they thought before? Stomach in as you come back up. So we just get the information from the muscles up into the brain about what's okay, what's too far, what's not far enough, what's firing, what's not firing. We're just reading. We're not performing. We're not exercising. Even, I hesitate to say, but we're not stretching in the way that we normally think. We are reading the body without judgment. And in doing so, we unlock little places that weren't firing, that weren't moving, that weren't active. Get them active, and we feel better as a result. Good job.